7 consecutive games coming into this one, but Michael, the Thunder down by 22. Got some things to figure out.
Oh, you're right. The rebounding has to be there. And then getting a little offense. I mean, that's a great start right there. And right there, you see Steven Adams just right in front of Dwight Howard. That's what he's out there for. Rebounding and lobs.
Ball got to a good spot on the floor, but left it off. Caruso coming off of that screen, and he had his shot blocked by Steven Adams. There's another good defensive play by the Thunder. Adams running the floor, and somehow didn't travel and had his own miss and puts it back up and in.
That's the one they wanted, but he knocked it down.
Well, Mike, the three-point shot has really tormented the Thunder from the Lakers this year. As that mid-range by CP goes in. Deep two, the former Golden State Warrior and Duke Blue Devil. Schroeder goes right by Dudley to the rim, and that might get him going.
Yeah, he just blew right by him like he was standing.
58% in the game. That last three by Quinn Cook, everything is going right, and that'll be a whistle and a foul away from the basketball on the Lakers.
Nader went baseline. He went the opposite direction to make himself available to get that shot.
Cook pressured by Paul, and we get a reach-in foul from behind. As that'll go. And good recognition by Paul.
And that's
Paul, veteran defending Rondo, another veteran. Shot clock dwindling. Rondo will get fouled. Down that rebound. Paul finds the open man on the trailer. It's Schroeder, but Paul wants to take it himself. Wide right, and caroms right to Gallinari. Paul back inside, and he scores. So that time it's the Thunder stood up this third quarter. Biggest deficit of the game for Oklahoma City. So work to do here in the second half. Paul got collapsed on and turns it over. Up ahead to Rondo. Rondo will let Adams blow by, and he lays it up and in. And Rajon Rondo, who is such a... just keeps it going here in the third. Not a lot. As we get a foul. As Paul was trying.
Well, we're talking about, you got to dig out like this morning. All of a sudden there was snow on the ground, and then it was gone, and business as usual.
Ball, tough step back. So he was able to work team.
And that's something you want to try to improve on, especially if you're going to cut into that deficit.
Paul with the foul. Such good basketball. Really going all the way back to the end of November. And that stellar December. 16-5 since November 29th.
Turnover.
Paul had a notion for a moment, got it back, sends it over. SGA, and that three is good. Paul up top to Schroeder. Finds the open man. Paul got the flyby. Corner three. That one drops in for Chris Paul. Muscala. And he continues the hot shooting for the Thunder here in the third.
Broke that string of the Lakers. Kind of shifted the momentum a little bit.
Paul takes the jumper and scores the 16-footer. Adams. Thunder got to keep an eye on Howard. Rondo steps back, wants the three. That's off the mark. And how about Schroeder and Chris Paul doing a good job of keeping that rebound away from Dwight Howard. As Paul goes behind his back, sets up Gallo, another three, and another make for the... And they've needed a massive bucket. They've gotten it. Paul slips it down low. Adams scores the bucket. Nice pass. Thread the needle, Crispin.
By Big Blue in that quarter.
Still work to do, though, down by 20. What's got to happen here early in the fourth quarter?
Well, you got to continue to defend that three-point shot. And that's been the biggest damage here in the second half for the Lakers.
Adams' deep catch had the positioning down low on Howard, but
don't get me wrong, they've always had a lead here. But it's kept them ahead. They've been able to come up with timely second chance points.
Paul is able to convert just below the free throw line. Howard gives it up to Cook. Cook got his pocket picked by Diallo and then somehow recovers, fires it inside, and finally the Thunder consolidate the great defense with the steal.
And they deserve the turnover on that play. The Lakers, as the Thunder was very active defensively.
And has gone through a complete sort of mental transformation that has allowed him to become more than a respectable free throw shooter. Nice drive down low, that counts one. Firmly in that one spot as Dudley, his first shot of the game, no good. Thunder will head to Minnesota as Gallinari rattles home a three. Caldwell Pope sends it across the court to Rondo. Reverse, no. Ferguson came down to prevent that rebound to Howard. Paul, the high dribble. Gallo off the deck, deep two. Too strong. And Rondo hit land. The lead for the Lakers back up to 20. Paul, nice finish, high off the glass. That's a tough play, takes some touch. SGA off the mark from three. Ferguson did a nice job knocking it free. Paul off the mark. Well, I thought you